This is a little intro on polymer clay. This is my pasta machine. I have it open on the widest setting. It still does the clay too thin, so I end up rolling two pieces together with a roller or whatever's on hand, a thick piece of wood. This is some of my projects I've made. I discovered some glaze. It makes them nice and shiny after you've baked them. This was my original clay, which was a child set. As you can see, some of the clay has melted together in the heat. It was a very hot day when I got it, and I was somewhat discouraged because I ended up making a very ugly piece because the clay was melted together, and I really didn't know how to fix that, and some of it you just simply can't. You have to cut it off. Now recently, just the other day, I'm not advertising this brand at all, but I got a child's kit, A+ and up. It has some instructions, baking instructions, which none of the other clay that I've received in the mail has had that. All the colors, as you can see, are nicely separated. It comes with baking instructions and a couple of simple tools. Many of the basic colors that you can blend together, which is really, really nice. Some of the other things that I've gotten for my clay, some cutting tools, sharp cutting tools, not good for a child. They might lop a finger off. The other tools I've gotten are simple plastic. They are safe for older children. They're not going to, they're not going to hurt their fingers or cut themselves with. Also discovered some glaze, which makes your products really nice and shiny. I just treated some baked clay that I'd done several weeks ago. It really brightened them up, glazing them. Also, these are some that I'm working on. These I did bake 2 of them, but they're still soft, so I need to bake them again. I did discover a purling, which I'm anxious to see what happens when I bake this unfinished clay. It's not been baked yet, the goldy colored looking one. This piece is still pliable, so I need to rebake it. It is reversible, and I made a reversible pin to go with it. That's finished baking. It's done. These are some of my tools that I use for polymer clay. This is the purling that I used on top of the clay. This is done before you bake. These are some other simple little cookie cutters I had laying around, biscuit cutters, a couple different sizes, just a big cardboard thing that I use as a baby pattern setting, make sure that a hair pick or pin is going to fit through that. Another little simple shot glass that I don't drink, so I use that to make my holes for the pins to poke through. This is another cookie cutter. One of the kits came with some basic instructions and ideas, like how to make roses, how to make some beads. So I really haven't used this yet. Oops, it's upside down. I did make my own beads out of some leftover clay. They turn out pretty nice, I think. It'll make a nice necklace. So that's all I have for you today, is a little simple intro on polymer clay, and very basic thing I learned yesterday. It was a oops about how to clean your machine. Keep it nice and clean so that you don't spread the ugly colors or blend your colors that you don't want.